Do you want to know what you guys need to be doing to prepare for the next Legends and Flashback collection that is dropping on June 13th to get a free 99 overall player? Stay tuned. Scott Rowland, if you do the collections, which a lot of people are able to do them over time as cards drop and they get super cheap, and a lot of times they're free cards. Like I did the Tops Now for free. I did the Spotlight for free. Was able to do Cornerstone for free. Leo Davales free. Roki was pretty much free. John Donaldson was free. There's a bunch of players. Jolt free. And a lot of cards you get from completing collections or completing programs. There's so many things that you have been able to do to work towards it. A lot of people should be closing in on getting Scott Rowland if you've been grinding enough. And we are going to be getting another 99 overall. Hopefully a pitcher. Please. Actually, do I want it to be? It's really hard because if it's a pitcher, everybody's gonna have him. I know he's gonna be hella expensive, so I guess not everybody, but if it's a really high pitcher, a lot of people are gonna go after him, 100%. And the first way that we can get a voucher is from the Color Storm Team Affinity, man. And voucher can be redeemed in the Legends and Flashback collection on 6/13. So I know they stopped doing this like Legends and Flashback thing, but I find it to be a really cool addition, and I'm glad that they brought it back. I didn't play when they did have it, but it's a very cool little thing and cool piece of content. Obviously, I have Scott Rowland, and he's fine. I'm kind of hoping if it's a hitter, I would really like it to be a good one, better than Scott Rowland. Who's fine. He's like he's not a horrible card, obviously. He's very, very solid. But if it's gonna be a pitcher, I know a lot of people are gonna go after him. There are not enough good pitchers in this game, bro. A lot of people are able to survive if you're like in the legend or GOAT status, but I'm not there. So a lot of my pitchers, they getting rocked. Sometimes, you know, I can pitch a little bit. I'm not horrible at pitching. But obviously we're gonna need a lot of these guys, man. As you can remember, there was 18 out of 19 collections that we needed to do to get Scott Rowland. I'm going to assume that it's gonna be somewhat near the same as what we needed for Scott Rowland. There are new collections, so I may even assume that there might be 2 more that they add. I know that I believe they're dropping a Flash of the Past in 2 days, which is on Wednesday. I don't know what that's gonna be. None of us do. And I'm sure that they're probably gonna drop 2 more, maybe like probably 1 more collection in time for that. And then I'm assuming you're just gonna get repeats of these other collections. It's just gonna require more cards than it did before. So I'm sure these guys probably won't be in it, like the John Donaldson, Santander, Roki, Leo, and Jacob deGrom probably won't be in it. And the Jolts probably won't be either. I'm gonna assume that you'll definitely need Buxton. Color Storm you're gonna need, obviously. And then I think what they're gonna do is just make the requirements for these collections that you're gonna need more of them. Like Contributor, Last Ride. There's like no Last Ride cards. So they're gonna have to drop more cards if that's the case. But collections like these, I think what they're probably gonna end up doing is be like, hey, you got 7 of these cards, you're gonna need 10 to get the voucher for the next guy. For the All-Star, you're probably gonna need like 40 plus, which is insane. But I'm assuming it's gonna be something like that. Spotlight, you're probably gonna need like 20, some shit like that. Because I'm assuming that they're not wanting people to have it instantly after it comes out, unless you're like one of those guys, you know, one of the YouTubers that have all the bread. I am not one of the YouTubers that have all the bread, man. All right, I'm a no money spent. I'm trying my best here. Okay, I got Scott rolling because I be working the market, but sometimes it's hard to work the market, bro. But I'm assuming it's gonna be something like that, right? So more of these cards, probably gonna need like 20. I'm assuming they're gonna bump it up by like 4 to 5. I'll say 4 to 7 depending on the collection. So like for this one, they only added like 2 cards since then. So I mean, unless they're adding more cards, man, a lot of these you are gonna have pretty close to done as long as you guys are still playing. With the tops now, you probably need like 50 something. Cornerstones, you'll probably need the rest of them, I'm assuming. We are getting another season before those come out too. So it'll be the 4th inning, I think. I think it's the 4th inning that's coming out. Or maybe it's the 5th. Let me just check. Yeah, it's the 4th inning that's coming out. So we're going to have, obviously, new bosses. New program priests like this guy, Matt Cain. Never used. Probably nobody in the world has used. More cornerstones. So, stuff like that. I'm assuming that they're going to add to the other collections, you know? As they have previously done. So it's going to be a lot of stuff like that. And I think that people are already starting to catch on to stuff like that because there's a lot of cards that are already going up in price. Like, look at the Shane McClanahan. Dude, when this guy first came out, he was like 8K. He's 18 now. Because there's not a lot of breakout cards. There's not. So unless they add a bunch, I mean, like, dude, look at this guy. He's 22. I mean, he's a 90, but he's 20. So people are already starting to catch on, man. And I pray that this collection is not needed. I know they're a little bit cheaper because of the conquest that came out and flash sales that have put their packs in the market, but I specifically didn't do this one because these guys were dumb expensive and I didn't want to pay for them. So I'm really hoping that we don't need them. My fear is that they're gonna add more cards to this collection, bro. So I don't know. These players could be worth investing. I think doing the Legends and Flashbacks, like preparing well for these, is a great way to make coins, man. With the 20th anniversary, I wouldn't say necessarily the egg hunt and those guys, but like breakout, super good. Getting some of the like these low guys, like the Derek Jeter or Mark Davis. If you buy some of these cards, man, they're gonna go up because a lot of people don't have them. And if they if they drop a super hyped up card, like if they're dropping a souped up 99, man, they have to. They want to keep people playing the game. And if you bring in another 99 that's absolutely insane, people are gonna want to go again. So like, how much is Tanner Hawk? I mean, he's less than 2K. If you're buying these low diamonds, man, you're gonna be able to make a profit on them, like 100%. But you got to do it soon. Like, I remember I had to pay 16K for this card, or 15K, something like that. There's a bunch of cards, man. And I know there's a lot of all-star cards, so you don't necessarily need some of those. But obviously, if you can pay less, like, you're gonna pay less for a Tanner Hawk than you are like one of these 90 overall guys, you know. So people are willing to pay. If he goes up, let's say he just goes up to like 4K. I mean, you're doubling your stubs, right? So people are willing to pay 4K more than they're willing to pay like let's see what Devers is. I mean, well, he was a chase, right? How the hell did you get this Devers? I don't even remember. But I mean, Christian Yelich, Ken Griffey. There's all these 90s. They're gonna be way more expensive than like 4 or 5K that you have to pay for some of these guys. I'm just saying, like, if you prepare well for these, man, you're gonna be able to rip off a lot of people that don't know better. Nolan Ryan, not even investable. Not even investable. He's already 22K. Like, a lot of these are no-sell. I think all of them are no-sell besides him. I know a lot of the contributor guys actually are kind of expensive. He's 10K. He's 42K. This boy just came out and he's free. Who else is a no? 20K for Billy Wagner, bro. Who did I buy for the thing? I bet Terry's expensive. Oh, he's not as expensive as I thought. Speaking of which, I would love a new Terry card. Don't make him the 99 legend, but I would love a new Terry Pendleton. I actually really liked him. Who did I buy for this collection? I know I bought somebody. Oh, it was Willie. Willie's 12K, you know. Although he is a 90. Who else we got here? I know a lot of these guys are, a lot of them are also collection rewards. But like the second half heroes, you got Brian Dozier. He'll probably go up in price. Ryan Sandberg already has gone up. Randy Johnson, I mean, Randy Johnson's not obtainable for something like this. Tristan Casas, already 22K. It wouldn't even hurt to get Jimmy. I know Jimmy's free, and a lot of people will get him. But once the multiplayer program is over, you're not... This card's going to go up. Him, Lance Berkman, Don Sutton, I think? Yep, Don Sutton. Is Ozzy? I guess Ozzy was free. Michael Kopech, already 7K. Pudge, he's only 3K. Pudge would be a good one. I know you can get some of these cards because they're headliners and you can see them in the headliners packs, but there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily in packs that may be really easy to get. Harold Baines, honestly, because the standout one is one that's going to be a little bit tough to get. So like Harold Baines, Adam Ottavino, Palmeiro. You can buy some Palmeiros. Rengifo's probably too expensive, yeah. Cliff Lee, yeah, same thing. Chris Taylor. Yeah, I mean, like, the standout one is already expensive, bruh. Like, you need to spend, like, almost 100K to get that one done already. Then you got the postseason one. David Robertson. He's already 7K. You could buy some Sammy. Oh, never mind. Don't buy Sammy. He's already 20K. Holy. Troy Gloss probably, yeah, he went up. I remember him being like 3K. I'm sure Manny's expensive. Not that bad. But man, you got to get these cards in early. I'm sure the spotlights are expensive. Yep. I mean, they were already still pretty expensive for the most part. Some of the tops now, guys, they hold their value for the most part. I mean, 8K, 6. But there's a lot of opportunities to get tops now. But I'm telling you guys got to prepare. Because I don't think there was a lot of hype surrounded around Scott Rowland. There was hype in terms of there being another 99 that was obtainable in the game this early. But if they drop, I'm telling you, if they drop somebody that's absolutely insane, these cards are going to shoot up in price. Like, Shane McClanahan, you can buy him for 15K right now. Dude, he's probably going to be like, but he's a Diamond Quest, so he's a bad example. Somebody like Hank Greenberg, I think was in the Legends and whatever. He's going to be like 25. I know Bryson Stott is expensive too, bro. A lot of these cards are really hard to get. 10K for Veritech. I'm telling you, a lot of the All-Stars is gonna be one. I know some people are gonna skip over it, but there's gonna be a lot of people that don't. Got the last ride. Nope. Contributor. I like the contributors a lot. Second half hero. If you can get some of these second half heroes, you need 16 of them. I really like getting Lance Berkman and Jimmy Rollins. Same with Kopech. There's a lot of ways that you can go about it to try to scam some people. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I'm not gonna lie, it's a eat or be eaten world in terms of the MLB market, 100%. But I have to ask you guys, who do you guys want to see? Like, not even who do you think is gonna be the guy, but who do you want to see? Like, what are you hoping for? What positions are you guys needing for your teams? You know, you need a center fielder, you need a left field, right? You need any in the outfield. You need some infield, catcher maybe. I actually don't think there's. I think Mike Piazza is literally insane. I don't think there's anybody that needs. They shouldn't need one. And if you don't have Mike Piazza, go get him. I'm really hoping for either a cracked out pitcher, cracked out starter, or a shortstop. My shortstop situation is bleak. I think the shortstop situation in the game is just bleak, personally. Maybe another outfielder. I would take an outfielder or a starter. Starter, outfielder, or a shortstop. That's all I want. Anything else, I wouldn't love. I mean, the second base, I guess, would be fine. But don't give us a third base. Don't give us a first. Other than that, I think I'll be pretty okay with it. I don't really need a catcher either. Other than that, I think we'd be good. Tell me who you guys want to see, though. I know there's a lot of new legends that a lot of people want to see get added to the game. I guess we'll see if he's a new legend or a returning one. I mean, they could always go ahead and like give us another Manny. I feel like Manny was a card that a lot of people loved, and I think a lot of people would go out and get a Manny. But if it's a new guy that we have not seen yet, and he's got the hype, these cards are gonna be expensive. They're not. These collections are not gonna be cheap to do. But let me know who you guys think. Also, if you have stayed to the end, you guys should hit the like. We are closing in on 1,000 subs as well, so if you guys could hit the sub, that would be amazing. We're gonna be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs, and I want y'all. I want to help y'all. So either you can use it on Stubs, or you know, we'll see. We will see what we can do. But if you guys did enjoy this video, you guys should click on this one where I did a buy, hold, sell to try to get help you guys out, make some coins for the June 13th roster update. In preparation for this, man, I'm telling you, it'll help you out so much. Check out that video. But if you guys did enjoy, hit the like, hit the sub, and I'm out. Peace.